Oh my god, there's a coyote right there.
Alright, what's up everyone? So I have a koi pond that I built when I was 12. There's just one problem and it's just really ugly. You can see there's just old cinder blocks, exposed liner, old carpeting, old glue, that ugly filter over there. We need to fix this. So what I want to do is I want to 1, raise the water level up, 2, add a lot of rocks around the perimeter, 3, I want to cover the cinder blocks that are around the pond, 4, I want to just completely redo the waterfall and make it look amazing, 5, I want to just add quite a few plants to make it look lush, and finally 6, I want to add a beautiful underwater light to just finish it off. So let's get that water running. Alright, so as you may have seen on my other video, I've been running out of water at my house, and so I haven't been able to get the pond filled up, but we're just gonna have to work around it. We're at the dried out pond, and it's dried out because the tank sitter did not know that there was a pond here. You may see that in the prior video. However, let's get these rocks. And so one tip also when placing rocks around a pond, you want it to look natural and not like you're lining the path through a garden with tiles. What you want is you want to have an uneven amount of big rocks compared to small rocks. So as you can see, I don't have a big rock on each corner. I have 3 on this side and only 1 on that side. 2 on this side, so it's all uneven, and you want to have sort of jagged edges, and just you want it to look sort of messy, something you'd find in a riverbed, and that will give you the look you're looking for. Now I want to start covering these cinder blocks. I have a bunch of this leftover bark just lying around on the ground, so I'm gonna go ahead and prop it up. Got all the bark up, and it's getting pretty late, so I'm gonna hit this tomorrow, and yeah.
Oh my god, there's a coyote right there.
Just looking at this filter and this waterfall, just trying to think what I can do to add some interest. So what I'm thinking is I want to pull this filter back and then make a pile of wood chips so you can't see the plastic or the cinder blocks, and then make this waterfall a bit longer and add more rocks, some plants, get that pond sealant foam so that the water actually goes over the rocks, and yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect the waterfall and see if I'm gonna be strong enough to be able to pick this thing up. Alright, this may be hard. I'm not quite sure how it's gonna work, but don't want to drop it and crack it, you know. I got this down. I think I'm just gonna place the filter on the ground and just have a flat stream going down. I'm just adding more concrete to raise up the waterfall so that the wood chips aren't the only thing, because they have a tendency to sink and decompose. I always wondered why there's never been any frogs in my pond, and I guess it's because they're all under my waterfall. There you go, buddy. You might like it better in here. Oh God, is that a dead lizard at the bottom of my pond? I got the liner down, but I think this is gonna be a little tricky because it's not very slanted, and so I'm gonna have to make sure that all the sides are higher than this point, because it's gonna start to pool up in this bottom part, and if there's a lower spot, it's not gonna make it back into the pond, and we'll just get wasted. Alright, I got the key ingredient to this waterfall. It makes the water go over the rocks as opposed to under them. Just makes it look a lot more full with water. I just gotta try to remember that it expands, because last time I did this I had to cut a lot of excess away. Let's get started. Alright, just moisten the joint, and now I'm going to add this so that, just to add stability so it doesn't sink, and connect it to this box. Alright. Alright, it may look ugly right now, but just wait. Once I get it cut back and get some pea gravel in here, it'll be looking pretty good. Ooh, I got it on my hands. I don't know if that's probably not good. Just adding some finishing touches on the waterfall. No, I'm joking. Alright, it's been about 48 hours, so I can get this waterfall running. So I'm gonna connect it there. I already did that. And then I want to cut it a little bit here so it's not too much line it has to pump up, because I want to get the most water possible. But I'll get this rolling. Alright, it's the moment of truth. Water is going in. See it come out, and there we go. Okay, so what I want it to do is pool right here, and then flow over into here, and then flow into the pond. So we'll see how that works out. It's a little murky, or it will be a little murky, because these rocks are pretty dusty, but it'll clear up soon. Alright, so these are most of the plants I have. I have 2 more that I can get, but we got a little cattail. I'm not quite sure the name of that plant. Elephant ear, another bigger cattail behind it. A water calla lily, a dying elephant ear, and some ivy. Oh, and then I have this water lily down here that is barely clinging to life. I got like that leaf and then these 2 nodes coming up. But I'm gonna repot that, get it alive, and yeah, let's get planting. Now when potting a water lily, I like to use just potting soil. I want to make sure it's organic so it's safe for the fish, but I use this in my fish tanks and it just gives a lot of good nutrients, and water lilies, they do like a lot of that. We got the dirt in. We want to place the water lily with the little nodes up so that, you know, it can grow. And then you want to cap it with gravel just to keep the dirt from coming up. You may be wondering why I have such little dirt. That's because they really just need horizontal growth or space. Their roots really don't go that deep, so this will also prevent anaerobic bacteria, which wouldn't be the best in this situation. So yeah, I'm just covering it. Want to leave the leaves out of the gravel, but I forgot to mention that it should actually be the other way, where the nodes are pointing with the most direction, because they're gonna grow that way and you don't. We finally got the water situation figured out, so that means that I can finally fill the pond the rest of the way up. So finally we add those underwater lights. I got these because The pond, like, for most of the hours of the day is just really dark just because it's in so much shade, and I can barely see the fish. So these will illuminate them during the day, and I'm going to be powering them with the 2 solar panels from the old pond. And so yeah, I got to get wiring. Just hooked it up to the solar panel, and look at that brightness. I was really surprised when it turned on like this. Alright, just turned it on, and as you can see, it's down there. It's not how I imagined it, although I do sort of like the effect it gives off, because randomly a fish will swim in front of the light and I'll catch it real nice. I just wanted to disclaim that I am not at all a professional or even close in wiring and electricity and circuits and all that. So please do not use this video as a guide of how to wire. This is merely just an idea. The one sad part is this plant's leaves got eaten. It said deer resistant with multiple exclamation points after that. I guess the deers at my house are just extremely aggressive. Just relaxing in here now. It doesn't look very appealing, but once I touched the water, I had to get in. It was just the right temperature, and I was so tired. I hope you got something out of this video today. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload any new content, and bye.